This video is sponsored by OWC. Apple today announced plans to introduce a new tap to pay on iPhone feature that will allow compatible iPhones to accept payments via Apple Pay, contactless credit or debit cards, and other digital wallets with no additional hardware required. This feature should be arriving to iPhones later this year, and it will allow merchants to accept contactless payments through supported iOS apps using an iPhone XS or newer. So at checkout, all you would have to do is simply hold your iPhone or Apple Watch, a contactless debit or credit card, or other digital wallets near the merchant's iPhone, and the payment will be securely completed using NFC. So as of right now, if a small business wants to accept tap to pay, it's through the use of some additional hardware, like one of those Square card readers, which comes in a few different models that either work wirelessly or through a wired connection via Lightning or 3.5mm headphone jacks. So this would essentially eliminate the need for one of those and would allow any merchant to get up and running and accept tap to pay by simply having a compatible iPhone, like what I mentioned earlier, an iPhone XS or newer. And theoretically, any small business that was really apprehensive about expanding its payment solutions because of third-party hardware, getting it all set up, maybe it's just too much, well, now it should just be super easy by downloading an app and just following some of the on-screen instructions, and you should be up and running. And then all you would need to do is just kind of have your iPhone available for others to do a tap to pay payment via one of those methods that we listed earlier. Now, Stripe will be the first payment platform to offer tap to pay on iPhone to their business customers, including the Shopify point of sale app this spring, and additional payment platforms and apps will be available and follow later this year, according to Apple. Now, Apple stores in the US will also roll out this feature later this year, and it appears that the feature will be exclusive to the US at launch, as there are no other countries mentioned at this time. So most major businesses probably won't switch from whatever point of sale machines they're currently using, but this could be a huge boost to smaller businesses, restaurants, etc. that, maybe were not happy with the way they accepted payments in the past or just want something easier and more streamlined. And since this feature is being added in a kit for developers to adopt in its own platforms, it is possible that apps like PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, etc. could adopt this feature for individual tap-to-pay use cases as well. So instead of having to go into your Venmo app and choose the person, the amount, the card, etc., you could just accept payment from someone using Apple Pay, or better yet, if you know someone that doesn't have Apple Pay but they have one of those contactless debit or credit cards and they need to send you money somehow, they could just tap it to your phone and you can, accept that money. However, you will have to pay whatever fees are associated with that payment platform. This goes for no matter whether you are a small business or if they ever open this up for individual use case, all of the corresponding fees will still apply to whatever payment platform you decide to use in the future. Of course, I'd love to know your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below, especially if you are a small business owner who maybe does not accept tap to pay, via some sort of third-party hardware, or maybe you do and you're looking to switch. Of course, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, before we end today's video, I do want to give you more information about today's sponsor, OWC. OWC just released a new drive earlier this year called the Envoy Pro FX, and it's the company's fastest, most compatible, waterproof, ultra rugged drive to date. It's basically plug and play on all devices, Mac, Windows, Chromebook, or Surface devices, and even works with your iPad Pro. You'll get blazing fast speeds via Thunderbolt, and did I mention that it's incredibly durable? I mean, not only is it waterproof, but its aluminum housing makes it very resistant to any potential damage to the drive, but more importantly, it's incredibly portable, and really just the perfect all-around option for audio, video, photography, whatever the case may be. The Envoy Pro FX will have you covered. Now, for more information about this product or anything else that OWC has to offer, click the link in the description down below. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.